Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sitting here folding up one of my son's clothes and preparing to go to a funeral. And I'm sitting here also listening to social media. And I'm listening to all of these complaints about politicians. Joe Manchin, how he's holding up $15 override. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You know the role that he's playing. And these people are very pissed off with him. And they're mad because they act like he doesn't even care about what's going on. And there are other things that's going on. You thought the Republicans and in the Senate I'm talking about, they are doing their thing, and it seems as if their gig is to make sure that anything that the Democrats are trying to do, that they got a chance to stop, they are going to stop. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like it's a war between Republicans and Democrats in politics. And you, the people, we, the people, sitting out here watching this stuff, we watching liars, people who we know are liars, who we have seen, witnessed with our own eyes and heard with our own ears, and suffered without our bellies at these people, call themselves that they're representing the public. And we see this stuff going on. We sitting back here, don't have the money to do this, don't have the resources to do this, and we know what we need, and we know what people are fighting for, and these people are here supposed to have the power. And who is using them? In other words, who is getting the benefits of their service? It's not us. And I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to say this to you, and I want to say this, I'm telling you, and I want to be clear. Really, I'm tired of you social media people talking. I am so tired of you talking. Everything you're saying is right. It is absolutely right, but it's just repetition. Repetition about this is the same thing. We're dealing with the evil people. We're dealing with the devil. We're dealing with those who don't give a stink about everybody. And so you are just repetition. Repetition. Now, what is this repetition for? Is it to keep us familiar with what's going on? We know what's going on. It's not going anywhere. You're trying to keep us from accepting it as being normal, and so you keep talking about it. That won't stop it from being normal. The thing that will stop it being normal is when somebody get up and say no more, and the rest of the people say okay. Well, see, ladies and gentlemen, that shouldn't be a big struggle. It's not like we're going to get up and go to war and you're going to go march to my beat, march to my beat. No. It's not a much more simple thing than that. You see, the truth of it is this, is that the peace, the prosperity, the freedom, the joy, and the fulfillment of our dreams, the things we need, want, and desire, making sure that food, clothing, and shelter, education, and healthcare is never anything that any of us lack, because the resources are there, and we, the human beings who profit from it, are the ones who use our hands to build and establish from it all that is in that reservoir of goods and services, and it overflows to the extent that no one is absent anything. Hey, that's the Spirit of God. That's the Word of God. And if you believe in God, all of you folks in America, if you believe in God, you will know that. Let me tell you one more time. I don't care if you white. I don't care if you black. I don't care if you Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Jew, whatever you are. If you know God, you know exactly what I'm saying is true. And if you knew God, you would not live on this earth denying the humankind this particular divine benefit. But now, if you don't know God, you will be over here in America and Russia and China and Africa and everywhere following the dictates of people. Some places you'll be the dictator. It's treating you so bad, you'll be picking up your kids, trying to cross an ocean on an inner tube, trying to get away from that devil. Or over here in some other place, you're trying to cross the desert, trying to get away from that devil. Or you're coming from over here, doing everything you possibly can to get away from that devil. And you're coming from over here, trying to get away from that devil. And you get here, and you find out that a devil has moved in here and built up a wall and put snakes and alligators around the gate and entry point, so you can't break through. Now, You see, the first one I mentioned is if you believe in God, that's what happens. If you believe in anything other than God, then everything I just mentioned is what happens. Lying and cheating and stealing and killing and terror and war, some got, some don't, hatred, racism, and bigotry, all a result of listening to others. You see, you're listening to others, then you do what others say do. They feed you. They've taken everything. But when you listen to the power that is responsible for creation that you can't see that. But you know in your heart what's right and what's wrong. If you don't allow that power to live in you, and if you're right, you'll know it, because everybody will be welcoming you. And if you're not right, we'll know it, because you will be over there trying to amass something, starting some trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, I said that for a point, a purpose, and a point. I hope you get it. These politicians got their own game going. None of them care about you, all of you. Now, there are many of them that care about some of you. You know, you got people that say, I care about my constituents. I'm here representing my constituents. Let me tell you something. If your constituents don't give a heck about all other people, and that means that you are here not giving a heck about all other people, don't you see it? Here we are. Here we are. That's a reason to get rid of it. Thank you.